starring Lee Marvin.
Look over at me, Lou. One big smile, that's it. Now hold that. There.
Okay.
That wraps, Shelley. You can go home.
I love working for you, Ted. It's been a ball.
Ready to close up, Miss Williams?
Yes, I am. Don't forget your 6:30 appointment across the street. Oh? What's her name? He's the best, isn't he? But strictly business all the time. That's what the studio's for. Business. Oh? Thanks for telling me.
Oh, wait, Miss Williams. I'll ride down the elevator with you.
Hey, what about me? I've got to wash his makeup off my face and get dressed.
Take your time, Shelley.
Just be sure the door locks before you go out. Oh, hello. No, we're not going to have another scene, are we?
I can't go on like this. I just can't. You've got to give me a break, Shelley. I've paid you enough.
I think it's worth more not going back to prison.
Look, Shelley, please, be reasonable. I'm broke. You know I'm getting married. She's a nice girl.
Yes, fine family. Do they know you changed your name since you left Boston? That you jumped bail after that manslaughter conviction?
Did you ever tell anybody about me?
Wouldn't you like to know?
My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. A young detective from Robbery Division had come to the office on another case. We worked out several times at the police gym. His name was Dave Jansen. Back in the police academy, Dave was called a beaver, ambitious, eager to get ahead. I liked him. I was a beaver once myself.
This doesn't make sense.
What's that?
Last night's accident report. The girl I know was down in the lake.
The girl you know?
Yeah, Shelley Dana, real beauty. She was a model, worked for the big photographers around town.
Well, how did it happen?
That's what I can't figure. We've been down to Oak Street Beach several times. She could swim like a champ.
You want to check her death out?
A drowning?
Well, I thought you said something looked wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I can fix it with your boss. We could borrow you and get the facts straight, huh? Put your mind at rest? I turned Dave loose to find out why Shelley Dana had drowned. I gave no advice and made no suggestions. Checking independently, I went to the morgue. He'd beaten me to it.
But she did drown. Oh, she drowned all right, but not in Lake Michigan. Unless they're loading it with soap. We found soapy water in her lungs.
Are there any marks on her, signs of a struggle?
None, Frank. No, this is homicides now. She didn't die in the lake.
Well, what do you fix as the time of death?
Well, give or take a half an hour, I figure since 7 o'clock last night.
Well, Dave, it looks like you brought yourself a case, huh? Stick around and get the coroner's report and take it from there. Okay, Fred, thanks. I began a fast check on Shelley's background. We had to find out who'd seen her last and where she was killed. As a model, she got most of her assignments through an agency, one of the big ones. It was run by a woman named Kara Vincent.
I don't care if this is a police investigation. I don't like your attitude. Shelley Dana was a good, decent kid. And so is Joe Bennett, her roommate.
I merely asked if you knew anything about her personal life, people that she knew.
You meant men. People always think that models are man-crazy.
Well, since you brought up the subject of men.
I know nothing about her personal life. I see these girls come and go. Shelley was average. No complaints about her, no rumors. We liked her around here.
Would you have a list of the jobs that she worked on yesterday? Well, she did work yesterday, didn't she?
That I can tell you. Shelley worked every day. Yes, here's yesterday. 3 sittings.
Well, what's this last sitting? Ross, 5 p.m.
You don't know Ted Ross?
I'm afraid I don't know much about the modeling business.
Ted's one of the best. 30,000 or more a year. His studio's right in this building. Shelley had a body assignment with him yesterday.
body assignment?
Bathing suits.
I'm sorry if I sounded rude, but I had to ask you these questions.
Oh, well, that's quite all right.
Thank you.
Hey, you beat me this time.
Yeah, let's go.
I just got here.
Of course I know Shelley. She's a good model, knows her business. Why?
We're checking her movements yesterday, Mr. Ross. Can you tell us what time she left?
Well, I wouldn't know exactly. I left with my secretary close to 6:30. Shelley had to dress and get cleaned up. The girls changed in that washroom.
Go on.
Well, I was in a hurry to meet a friend. Shelley closed up the studio. Look, what is all this? Can't you tell me?
She was found in the lake this morning, drowned.
Oh, no. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Maybe the elevator operator knows what time she left.
How do you know she left?
Well, it's obvious. Her clothes are gone. The girls hang their clothes in here.
What was she modeling yesterday?
It's a one-piece bathing suit, blue and white stripe.
I don't see it here.
She's done it before. Barred clothes overnight. I've called her on it a couple of times.
What was your appointment, Mr. Ross?
I don't see what that has to do with one of my models having an accident.
This accident might be murder.
You had an appointment?
Yes. I met Jim Leach for a drink. He has a studio downstairs just below me. We met at a cocktail bar across the street.
Then you came back here.
No. No, we went to a dinner party. An art director we know. Party didn't break up till after midnight. Jim drove me home and I went to bed.
All right, we'll check with Mr. Leeds, and we'll have to get a statement from your secretary. Thank you, Mr. Ross.
I can't add anything to what Ted's telling you, Lieutenant. Except to say that I was sober and remember everything. Must have dropped Ted at his front door sometime between 12:30 and 1, sometime in there. That's good, Molly. Hold it. Okay, you can change now. See you tomorrow at 11. And don't get sunburned. I'm, sorry I couldn't interrupt with that job, Lieutenant. She gets $25 an hour.
Every hour?
No, they don't work an 8-hour day, but she's top class. She makes plenty.
As much as Shelley Dana?
Shelley? Yeah, she does all right. She's posed for me. I don't know, I go for the long, lean ones. Well, what are all these questions about where Ted was last night?
Shelley's dead. We think she was murdered.
Murdered? I saw her just the other day.
Did you know her other than professionally?
Very casually. Bought her a drink now and then. Nothing more serious than that. She was a swell girl. But I've got a girl. I'm getting married.
Well, congratulations. And thank you very much for your cooperation, Mr. Leeds. Give Detective Jackson here any information you might have about the dead girl. I'll see you later, David. The elevator operator did not recall bringing Shelley or any other model down between 6:30 and 7 when he went off duty. The building had been emptied by that time. The night watchman took over the elevator at 7. I had a man sent to question him at his home. Routine police procedures were put into operation. I asked Captain Gray to meet me because this case promised to be a tough one. I briefed him on what I'd turned up. Then we went to see Joe Bennett, the dead girl's roommate.
Of course I know the dress Shelley was wearing yesterday. This is it. I loaned it to her. I spent the night with my mother in Winnetka. Shelley had 2 jobs yesterday. Please tell me, what is this all about?
Can you tell us if the rest of the things she wore yesterday are here in the apartment?
Yes. Those are her shoes. And here's her handbag.
No, please don't touch it. I want to check that for fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
Yeah. Does she have a key to the apartment?
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be here.
Well, Shelley must have it with her. It has a red ribbon tied on it.
Look, you're about a block from the lake. Do either one of you go swimming there often?
Oh, yes.
Well, can we see her bathing suit, please?
Yes. Here it is. Now, what is this all about?
Well, it isn't good news. Miss Dana was taken from the lake early this morning. Appeared that she was drowned accidentally while swimming, but now there's a suspicion of murder.
Murder?
I'm sorry, Miss Bennett. That's why we're asking questions. If there's anything we can do for you to...
I'll be all right.
We have no trace of Shelley's movements after Ted Ross left her at his studio.
Well, she must have come home here. Her clothes are here.
You mean her clothes came home? But we can't prove that she did.
You mean somebody brought them here?
Could be. But I'd like to go through her personal effects. We'd like to have the lab boys in here to check for fingerprints.
Well, the apartment's just this room. We sleep on the day beds. Shelley's things are in that chest over there, the two bottom drawers.
You know, you don't seem very broken up over your roommate's death.
Not, actually. There was no love lost between us. She was going to move. I'd asked her to.
You asked her? Why?
Because she was dishonest and cruel. If she was killed, it was because she drove someone to it. She hurt people. She didn't care. Oh, people liked her until they got to know her the way I did. She was just plain rotten.
I put in a call for a fingerprint team to go over the apartment. And then we went to where the dead girl's body had been found. It was 2 blocks from her house. The body had been identified from a card found in a purse and a robe. The soap in Shelley's lungs spelled murder, and it was my angle that somebody wanted us to believe that she had gone home to dress for a swim. But he or she had forgotten to leave the key where it normally belonged, in Shelley's purse or handbag.
Who is it? Who's there? Who is it? Joe! Joe!
The doctor had come and gone. Joe had a badly bruised throat. The man had panicked before completing his job. And our new headache was why he wanted to kill her.
Are you sure the door was locked?
Yes.
Probably used Shelley's key to get in.
I don't know. I went to the door. He came from the closet behind me. I never saw him.
A man usually kills for one of 2 reasons, fear or hate. Is there any man in your background that...
I don't know anybody who hated me that much.
Try to think, Miss Bennett. Maybe it's something you know about a man involving you or Shelley.
No. Look, I told you where to look for whoever killed her in her past. She couldn't escape the things she did.
You told me that this morning. Now you're going to have to be more specific.
All right. Shelley came between me and somebody I cared for very much. She didn't even want it. It was just fun. Look, I'm sorry for anybody who dies that way, but I can't help you.
We're sending a policewoman over to take care of you, Miss Bennett. Detective Jansen will remain until she gets here. Frank.
Well, I can tell by the look on your face that the fingerprint boys came up with a big goose egg. Huh?
Nothing. One of the girls will belong there. Just got a call from the boys at Ross's studio. No luck there either.
Well, she got out of that building. The night watchman had to see her because the elevator operator didn't.
Well, the report on him is negative, too. He's positive he didn't let anybody out after he locked the street doors.
But she did get out of the building. Maybe we better have a talk with him, huh?
Yeah.
Now, look. I've gone over all of this before with the other detectives. Now, what do you want? I didn't see the girl leave.
Well, you were on duty from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yeah?
If anything unusual happened in the building, you'd be the person to notice it, right?
What do you mean, unusual?
Well, anything out of the routine path.
I tell you, I didn't see the girl.
What did you see? Oh, come on, Cleary. Quit quibbling. What did you see? Tell us the truth.
Well, I lose my job.
Why? What did you do?
I didn't report it in the morning when I went off duty. They'd fire me because I'm too old to walk up the stairs. That and all the talk about a murder. I couldn't report it.
Couldn't report what?
That somebody used the elevator. It was when the cleaning women would be coming in for 2 o'clock. I went out 4 or 5 minutes, get a cup of coffee. That was 1:45. When I got back, the elevator was at the 8th floor.
Ted Ross studio.
Yeah. Go on, Cleary.
I hollered and I yelled. I couldn't climb up to 8. Then it was coming down. The elevator went right through to the basement. Somebody got off. When I got down there, the elevator was empty.
Now, think very hard, Cleary. Did you hear a car start up and leave the parking lot? It's quiet at that time of night.
Yes. I heard an automobile starting when I was in the basement.
Didn't the police ask you if that elevator had been used during a night?
No. They asked me if I took anybody up or took anybody down. I didn't.
Well, if you're right, Frank, she was killed in the building. Everybody we've checked so far has been in the clear.
You know, it had to be somebody who knew the building. Because it was a sneak thief or a psychopath that just wandered into Ross's studio. They wouldn't bother to get rid of the body.
Yeah, you're right.
The killer had to know where to find her. That she was in Ross's studio.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Cleary.
I don't recall anything unusual about the session with Shelley. She posed in 3 different suits. We took a 10-minute coffee break. Sometime during the hour, Jim Leeds phoned about the dinner party and having a drink first.
You told us that this morning.
Shelley was having trouble with the pose. It took more time than we figured.
When Leeds phoned, did you tell him that Shelley was here?
Yes.
Why?
Well, he knew I was working. He asked who the model was.
Did he suggest having a drink together before or after you told him that Shelley was here?
It's just before he hung up.
We gotta have more than that, Frank.
Radio said you might be here. I think we've got something.
What is it, Dave? Oh, this police business, do you mind?
No, it's all right. I'll wait in the dark room. After you left, we went through that apartment with a fine comb. We found this tape to the bottom of a drawer.
Shelley Dana, $7,500. Deposited in less than a year? She's only been in Chicago that long.
If it's a sugar daddy, her roommate never heard of him.
She averaged $150 a week as a model. Look at these deposits. $500 a month, 500, 500. Here's a couple back here for 1,000. And she had no family.
Well, it could be alimony, some kind of racket. Narcotics.
Maybe she's bleeding somebody.
Blackmail?
Fits better. Leeds was going to marry into a good family.
But why would he want to kill Joe Bennett?
Fear. If he thought that Shelley had told her roommate about him.
It's pretty flimsy.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Ross, would you mind stepping out here a moment, please? When you met Leeds for that drink, was he there when you arrived?
Well, no, I had a drink first before he showed up.
So then he was about, say, 10 minutes late?
About?
Thanks. We're going to have to give him a lead and see if he falls for it. Let me try something.
All right.
We're going to miss you, Jim. And Chicago's most beautiful hands are going to miss you very much.
I'm not going forever. It's just a honeymoon. I'll be back on the job in a month. And Lieutenant, have a drink.
Well, I don't think I'd better.
Oh, come on. This is no time to talk about the dead. Join the party. I'm getting married next week.
Look, you said that you bought Shelley a drink now and then. Did she ever talk about men or any one man in particular?
No. We talk shop. She was always interested in getting a job.
Another dead end. Oh, can I use your phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. I guess we'll have to pin everything on fingerprints. Somebody put her clothes back in the apartment. He had a handle, including a black cotton leather handbag.
But you checked those things.
Oh, this is a new angle. Whoever attacked Miss Bennett today was wearing gloves. But last night... Oh, Sergeant Casey. Lieutenant Ballinger, would you bring Miss Bennett down to M Squad headquarters and I'll meet you there? Oh, look, a lab crew's going to be at the apartment at 6 o'clock. Yeah, sharp. Okay. Bye. Mr. Leeds will need your fingerprints, too. Anybody that's in the building after 6:30.
Of course. But why?
Shelley was killed in this building.
Frank. You're wrong about Leeds. He'd have been here long before this if he'd been your man.
Look, he's got a lot of party guests to get rid of. It's only 5:30. Do you think the lab crew's coming in here at 6 sharp? Probably calling to see if anybody's home.
Frank, you're wasting time.
And look, you've had that feeling about a guy. I got it about Leeds. He's wrong.
All right, we wait.
Look, Dave is telling. If he'd gone elsewhere, he'd be here to tell us. There weren't any fingerprints on that. You got to use Shelley's key to get in here. You want to talk now, Leeds? You used this key to bring her clothes back into the apartment after she was dead. And you used it again to attack Miss Bennett. She never even mentioned your name.
We know you used that key to get in here and wipe off fingerprints.
Hold it! Get back! I'll let you have it. I mean it.
Don't be a fool, Leeds. This is the end of the road for you.
Not while I'm alive. I didn't mean to kill her. I want the keys to these handcuffs. Give me the key or I'll let him have it. Go. Put him on the floor. Put him on that table. Now get over here. Move!
A bullet in Jim Leeds' knee stopped him long enough for a murder trial in Cook County Courthouse. His gamble to escape blackmail cost him his life in the death chamber. He knew what he was doing when he killed, and a Chicago jury had no sympathy for his reasons. Neither did I.
M Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.